Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Trish, and today I just wanted to pop on and just have some real talk. Can we talk? Are you struggling to disconnect? Not disconnect from the world, but to disconnect from things that are helping you to hold on to customs of the world, to things of this world. No judgment, because same here. And that's actually why I thought I should make this video, to let others know that, or to make a lot of people know that a lot of us are going through the same thing. So I feel that when we make progress, we should make it our business to testify of the positive change that has happened as a result of letting go of some of the things of this world, no matter how simple they are. No, with the children of Israel, the Lord took them out of bondage while they were in Egypt, right? He took them out of bondage. He freed them. Yet, they wanted to hold on to Egypt. It actually makes no sense, because they were praying for for God to deliver them. And so he did. But yet they wanted to go back because they were so accustomed to things of Egypt. It had become second nature to them, I believe. Right, seem. And so it is with a lot of us today. I think if we begin to understand the process and factor certain things in, we will appreciate the process that God is putting us through, or working through, in and through us. And as a result, it makes it a little bit easier for us to surrender to God and allow Him to take the world out of us. For years, I've been struggling with little things here and there that I do believe is of the world. But as we can be real convincing to ourselves, right? We cannot fool ourselves, but we'll try to convince ourselves that we need these things, right? And so we keep them around and we hang on to them, and we find reason to purchase this and that. And it's not the big things. It's not the big house with the many rooms or the fancy car. Usually it's not those things. It's usually easier to let go of those things because there's a certain price range that come with those things. So we usually can talk ourselves out of that with the reality that these things are really expensive, and we're reaching where we cannot to keep these things. So I find that it's easier to let go of trying to reach for the luxury car or the home with the many rooms. It's the little things that keeps us attached, like maybe fashion, home decor. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't make our homes look attractive and so on, but for me personally, I know that I used to try to convince myself and find reasons, real sneaky, with myself, to change my home decor ever so often. And the Lord would constantly try to work with me and say, Trish, you need to let go of the shopping, and so on and so forth. But like I said, we can be real convincing to ourselves. But guess what? We cannot fool ourselves. And when we have made a conscious decision to serve Christ, He is going to be intentional about changing us and taking the world out of us. He's going to work on us. You can believe that. So I'm here to just remind us that the quicker we surrender to God's process of taking the world out of us, the quicker we will be at peace with ourselves, and the bondage that this world has on us, because it is bondage, It is bondage. Seeking after certain things of this world, it keeps us in bondage because sometimes it affects our finances. It affects us mentally when we're reaching for something and we're not able to get it, right? It affects us mentally. And so it's a bondage that the devil has on us. And we're not able to be in this peace and joy that the Lord promises. So I'm here as a reminder to remind us all, right, that the sooner we understand the process and factor certain things in and allow the Lord to work in us and through us to take the world out of us, the quicker we'll start to experience the freedom that He desires for us while we are in this world. So, for the last couple of years, I have been surrendering to the Lord about certain things, little things too. But all of a sudden, I realized that I have such peace by doing without these things, going without these things, right? And that is the freedom and the joy that comes with letting go of things of this world, right? A certain sense of peace started to, I started to experience a certain sort of peace by just denying myself of certain things, right? And I'm a visual person and I can just see the Lord being pleased with that. And because that is what I want, it helps me to take another step to give up something else. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the bondage that Christ is trying to free us from is that bondage that you feel when you're reaching for this and reaching for that, and you're not able to reach for it in a timely manner, or even if you reach for it and you get it, that happiness, or that what's the word I'm looking, satisfaction that you get in that moment, it wears off. And before you know it, in a couple of months or so, you're reaching for that same thing again to renew that desire, if that makes sense. But I realized that I was in bondage, and it kept my mind always in bondage until I started to give up certain things, especially shopping. What can I say? Especially this shopping. I used to convince myself that I need retail therapy. It's the truth. It's the truth. And it would give me therapy. And now that I'm looking back, the joy that I have because I have denied myself of this so-called retail therapy, I have more peace. I am more proud of myself, actually. Just a minute. Alexa, stop. I am now at more peace that I have denied myself of these shopping therapy, so to speak. And I am looking forward to more peace, more joy when I start to give up other things. And so I'm so excited, and I feel so, for lack of a better word, I hope I'm not using this out of, hope I'm not displeasing the Lord by saying this, but I'm so proud of being obedient at this moment, that I am grateful to God for not giving up on me. And He looked beyond all my faults and saw my need to come out of these desires, to desire these things. No, I'm not saying that the Lord doesn't want us to desire pretty things and so on, because if you look in nature, the Lord loves beauty, right? But I am of the realization now that the beauty that this world has to offer, it comes with bondage. Yeah. It disturbs you mentally, because it's not the Lord that really gives it to us. And once you're a child of God, the Lord is gonna work on you. That's it. You have to make a decision if you wanna be on the Lord's side or not. Now, if you decide to not be on the Lord's side, He'll let you do whatever you want to. Just enjoy earth. Go ahead and enjoy the world, because you've chosen the world. Yeah, this is the best you can choose for yourself, so just go ahead and enjoy it. But if you have intentionally cried out to Christ and asked Him to help you, He's going to help you. And He's going to try to take the world out of you. And I'm talking from experience. So I know many of us have done that, but it's like a 1 step forward, a 2 step back sort of thing, because we're struggling, because we're not getting that joy we have. And so we think this impulse shopping, this retail therapy is going to help us. And even though we know it's temporary, we get fooled by it a lot, And so that's one thing that I've overcome. Not totally, but I've made baby steps, and I've been reaping the benefits of it, and I praise God for it. And so I wanted to come on and share with you guys to let you know that He'll let you see and feel the peace that He wants you to have. He'll give you little nuggets of it, denying yourselves of certain things. And so with that, we'll talk some other time. We'll talk more, but I just thought this would help someone, and I hope it does. So until next time, God bless. Bye.